Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. So you guys know, every single expansion that comes out, I try to recreate my 30 legendary deck and then play it a little bit on ladder and have a bit of fun and learn a few things about which legendaries are really the big carries. So there's been some pretty big stuff that's changed with Whispers of the Old Gods, but not all of it has been positive. Now this is the list that I came up with, and you can tell it is a wild list. It is not a standard deck, and this is largely because you lost a few of the early game and mid game legendaries, and that really hurts. Losing like the old Murkai on turn 4 is a really big deal because that's kind of a stage where you can bounce back a little bit. And losing some of the mid range threats with like the Stalag Fugen combo, that's a pretty big deal. And there's a few others like maybe Dr. Boom, let's say, again a pretty big deal. And I tried to make the 30 legendary deck on standard when the expansion rolled over. I had some mild success. I was doing 50% win rate, but I was at a pretty low rank, and most of the time it just felt like I was just getting outpaced. It seems that the overall quality of the aggressive style of decks and the tempo style of decks in the standard format really is not on a lower power level at all than the wild format, or what we experienced before these formats divided up. So the deck is not so great, and I do have some bad news that I think the deck will be totally dead next year in standard, because when you take out TGT and those 3-drop legendaries, and then you take up League of Explorers, so you don't have Reno Jackson in the deck is gone. It is finished. You cannot competitively play this type of deck unless they release a lot more early game legendaries in those sets to come, and it seems that they're not really doing too much of that. So what do we experience? I played this deck in Wild. I played it at low rank, and I won most of my games, but yeah, that's largely because it was low rank. I'm having some fun playing Wild. It's a very different type of format, and I think I'll probably just try to ladder up and just see how far I can get with this style of deck in this format. The big additions from the Whispers of the Old Gods include, of course, Shifter Xeris. It's much more of an underwhelming card than I initially thought. It's not a great card, but in a deck that you have basically no early game, the chance of getting a whatever 2, 3, or 4 drop is pretty valuable. Yeah, you might get lucky and get a legendary, but you still probably won't play it because most legendaries in your deck are just naturally way better. We have another pretty big addition with the new Nat Pagal, Nat the Dark Fisher. Now, this is a pretty bad card, don't get me wrong. You should not play this in any other deck. But in this deck, where if you make it to the late game with a reasonable amount of HP, you will win 98% of the time, Nat's pretty good. They play a 2-drop, you play Nat. Yeah, you might give him a card, but all you have to do is not get completely destroyed in the early game. And Nat's stat distribution crushes a lot of the opponent's early game minions. It makes them kind of run into a speed bump, and you get to your early game with a lot more HP in the end. So that is a pretty big deal as well. The other stuff's a little bit more in the late game. The new Paladin legendary, Ragnaros the Light Lord, is a huge deal. Originally, I played Paladin because Paladin had the most taunts and heals, and now they have even more, and the difference is huge. When I was playing this deck, it felt like I was actually playing a real deck. I was playing a real deck that had enough healing, enough taunts, enough minions, well enough in the curve. So, it was actually alright. This is a pretty balanced deck, especially considering all the dumb stuff I'm trying to do here with 30 legendaries. To add to the list of taunts, Sagoth is a pretty big deal. Sagoth, we've seen it make some actual decks, some actual tournament quality decks. Not very many, but it is still a really good card. It does get punished by a lot of the Paladin answers because there's a lot of minions for Paladin that have stat manipulations. But other than that, and I guess Black Knight, it does actually fit in pretty well. It does a good job of staying alive, kind of holding off the aggression from your opponent, and it will usually buy you a few extra turns. And a few extra turns into this deck is a really big deal. And of course, N'Zoth, with all the Death Rattle cards, all the Death Rattle legendaries from the formats outside of Standard, N'Zoth, I think, is going to solidify as one of, if not the strongest legendary in the game in the Wild format. And it is highlighted, just as that in this deck, where you have so many Death Rattle minions, and anytime you drop this guy and you get like a taunt among those, it is GG. So overall, it's a pretty cool deck. It's a pretty fun deck to play, but of course you'll be playing the Wild format if you want to actually have a fun experience, but still, it is a great time. And if you guys do have a similar amount of legendaries, which chances are you probably don't, it is worth trying. So I hope you guys do have some fun if you have the option to try this type of deck. And if you don't, well, I hope you guys enjoy the clips to come. So check those out, enjoy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
No, I think I'll pass. What game's Blizzard gonna work on next? I say Blizzard. Hearthstone, yeah. So they might put a lot more effort into Hearthstone, because it seems like World of Warcraft numbers are plummeting. Oh, that's good. Well, Blizzard is the company that it is because they made such a crazy amount of money off of World of Warcraft, and now they don't do that anymore. Okay, they still do that, but it's to a much lower degree.
Do you have the artifact?
Until Legion comes out. Yeah, they're gonna make a lot of money when Legion comes out, but then like 2 months later, it's probably gonna be the same population levels as it is today. What?
Get back!
I think I might be playing against the 30 legendary hunter. Wow, that's something. Its battle cry is good, but I think it's irrelevant. Sniped. I am playing against 30 legendary hunter.
Get back!
Actually, that might be more useful later.
What works? Reporting for duty.
Hunters don't really have any healing, so I think we can just burn them down here. Again, that's a really big advantage that Paladin has. You could have Reno Jackson, but other than that, Alistraza, I guess. Skulker's a legendary. It's the shifter. Okay.
To battle! To battle!
Get back!
Put your faith in the light.
Tyrion's OP.
We're gonna be rich.
No.
Reporting for duty.
Whoa. That's a big bubble. Oh!
I bring
Oh, murdered! Oh my god, look at that! Holy shit! We just cleaned that guy out. Fine.
have the
To
artifact.
battle! To battle!
Yeah, I'll Harrison something else, whatever. GG, you win. Not sure. Oh, it's 48,000, not including the golden cards. Oh wow, I might actually lose. A colossal Cthulhu could just come down and slay me. I can't actually win by attrition if he has a lot of Cthulhu's energy cards.
I have no time for games.
Here, a weapon would probably be quite good.
Oops, I broke a diamond.
Interesting. What is that thing in the background? It's like the sun. So he's just posing while the day is going by. Yeah, the sun rises. It's kind of an odd way to make a golden card, I think. You're sick of seeing the Cthulhu stuff? Ah, that's alright. Kripp doesn't recognize the sun. It's true, I don't get to see it on too many occasions. All the original Murlocs from the same picture. I think I've seen that. Alright.
Let none survive.
So what is his Cthulhu? It's a 12-12 taunt. I mean, I'm okay when Execute does 2 damage, especially when I'm playing this. Oh, that can be bad. Don't really know what to play. I kind of want to save Alex for myself.
Reporting for duty.
I have Reno. Yeah, but I think I might need both. If he's playing a full-blown Cthulhu Warrior, he probably has Doomsayer. Kinda sucks. Fine.
I bring life.
The battle for justice.
Playing OTK Worgen Cthulhu seems likely.
I can wait no longer.
Oh shit. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This Cthulhu is 12, huh?
Let me think. Who knows what secrets for justice ultimate test.
Yeah, I just want to make it so Cthulhu just has no chance of killing me. I'm gonna Reno next turn. If I Reno, I still go back down to 12, which really sucks.
Flee, screaming. For justice. We're gonna be rich. I will not hold back. Your history. Reporting for duty.
This is where I kind of wanted to save Alistraza, just in case. Okay. I could actually gain lethal here. I got Poison Blade. It's actually really good.
Your history.
Damn, Brawl again. Okay.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh, did he have Cursed Blade at the start? I didn't realize that. I don't think that's what it was. Yeah, Bolvar is pretty good legendary. He's another one that you miss. I think Bolvar's from GVG, isn't he? Yeah. It's hard for me to remember. I gotta check these things. Got him. We still had N'Zoth, and N'Zoth would have pulled Tyrion, Sylvanas, and Stalag, so...
Let me change your mind.
Nope.
Is an illusion.
Corrupt and Nat Peggle is just to help me stabilize the early game. Oh.
I bring life.
Rip.
Let none survive.
For justice.
30 damage. Alright. I really would hate that. because that would screw over control warriors so much. The only classes that really rely on their hero power are the control ones. Good.
Mind if I roll knee?
I'll do it right after this game, alright guys?
Reporting for duty.
You know what card I would like? I would like a legendary that just assigned the armor up hero power to both players. Like I'd be down for that.
Mind if I roll need?
The Resident Sleeper. Dude, I want to play Control Warrior on every class.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
It would have been Corrupted Wolf. Maybe.
I have no time for games.
Well, that's really bad.
For master. Reporting for duty.
Oh! The carnage! Yes! Oh my god! The one time! I feel like it's 2013 all over again, guys.
I have no time for games.
Alright. Be cool if Blizzard implemented alternate hero powers. That would add like a ton of complexity to the game. Oh sweet, I won one. Didn't expect that. No. Looks like I'm still doing 3 damage to him for free.
I feel icky.
I think this guy's actually better than Tyrion here. Playing around Sap, he is better than Tyrion. Top deck Argent Commander all night. Yeah, and I could have top decked the Rocketeer all night too, and the SI. I had a lot of top decks all night. No. Bad net. 12-0 is mostly luck. If you average 7 wins, that's skill. If you just got 12-0, you just got lucky as hell. You could also be a very skilled player, in addition to getting super lucky.
You have been measured and found wanting.
Alright. We got a bat. I think I'd rather go for a better hero power. And play that. Yeah. Alright. Well, I could get spells. I could get Toshly spare parts. I mean, it's play this or play nothing, so I guess I'll play that. Could have also pinged my own Darkfisher. Okay. What? Yeah, it gave me a chance to play something, where otherwise I can't play anything. So. Gotta do it. got to do it. I'll wait a turn. Dr. 7 is back. Damn.
I have no time for games.
He might polymorph Sylvanas, but it's not that bad. Oh, I get a dragon. Okay.
I wield the power of black.
Sagoth boys, not too bad. That's actually excellent. Oh my god! The dream. You know where those boombots are? They're back on the board. I just take Deathwing. And then I bomb him. Chance of survival, 0%. Oh, that was good.